Compound inline questions are used to create a fill-in-the-blanks question like these ones. In eyesight, you put the question text in the prompt field as usual and mark where the user input field should go using sub1 in curly brackets. Then select compound inline as the question template. This adds a sub-question section automatically. So you can choose a multiple choice sub-question and add the 3 choices. Or you can make it a free text question if you want the quiz taker to type in the word themselves. You can also add more than one sub-question and then refer to the second sub-question in the prompt using sub2. In the old Acme CMS, the sub-questions were referred to using just B1, B2, but we've changed it to sub1, sub2 because that's a bit clearer. Also, in Acme, the sub-question numbers didn't reset each question, so if I add another compound question to the same quiz, its sub-question would be B3. But here, the question numbers always reset, so just use sub1 again for the next question. Also, if you've used the old Acme CMS before, you might remember that there used to be 3 types of compound question templates. Compound nested questions were practically never used, so we've decided not to support them anymore. Compound inline select and compound inline free text were actually the same thing with slightly different default settings, so we've merged them into one option. You can add responses to a compound question in 2 ways. The easiest way is to add responses to each sub-question. You can use these exactly like normal question responses. If you have more than one sub-question, you just specify responses for each sub-question separately. You can leave the parent question's responses section blank. The other way is to supply the responses in the parent question. These response conditions have an extra field to specify which sub-question you're talking about. In this example, the 2 answers are completely separate from each other, so the previous method is easier. But this method can be useful if your response conditions depend on both answers at the same time. See the training document for an example.